That's not the way they see it.
Look, I'm looking at your dick right now, and it looks like you don't got a little dick, but you have mad like. I'm just being honest. I'm looking at your dick, and it don't look like you got a little dick. You give me a lot of little dick energy in the sense that you like to be masculine women, and like I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm not trying to do none of that. But at the end of the day, like a man who just tries to put down women.
Myron, who hurt you, Myron? Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it don't look like you got it. I don't know why you acting. I don't know who hurt you, but
yeah, Myron, who hurt you, nigga?
If we're being real,
what is small dick energy? Can you explain this to me? I'm not aware of the term. What does it mean?
Small dick energy.
Yeah. Can you specifically describe?
I'm looking at it, you know. And you're not an ugly dude. You feel me? You got your little thing going on.
Yeah.
Because I'm being realistic. I'm realistic. He's not an ugly dude. He look, you know, he got his little swim thing. You know, he's for sure. He got his little like, you know, spreadsheet of bitches, you know. But my question is like,
I'm still asking, what is small dick energy specifically?
Small dick energy to me is somebody who likes to make women feel bad because you've made her feel bad.
How do I make her feel bad?
Because you like constantly you're like, oh, but like why do you do that? Like why are you trying to make people feel bad? I'm just saying you're making people feel bad. Yes.
Yeah, like in a way, you just kept going like, "How are you special?" I feel like to somebody you're special. To somebody you're special in a way. How are you find somebody?
No, my question is, who hurt you?
All right. Hold on.
Why do you hate women so much? That's my question.
Is anyone special to you?
Hold on at a time. Let's deal with this one at a time. Okay? One at a time. So with you, right? I simply asked a question and you couldn't answer it. You said yourself, I'm special.
But I said a couple things,
interrupting. I asked you.
I said a couple things.
Please tell us what makes you special, and you literally could not articulate what makes you special.
Did I say a couple things, though? I said,
you did not.
Yes, I did. I said, provide, bring something to the table.
And we asked you specifically what that means. And we asked you specifically what that means, and you could not articulate it.
Because there's different things. You learn different type of things, like how to make another way to make money, another way to do. There's a lot of different stuff.
You didn't articulate any of that. So anyway, the point is that we gave you the chance, and you couldn't. And I should already know. You're the one that says you're special. How am I supposed to know what makes you special? Fantastic. Anyway, now going to you.
You just don't be making no sense. That's cool.
I make perfect sense.
Now don't try to roast me because
here's the thing. So describe. Can you tell me one more time what small dick energy is? What is it specifically?
In my opinion, small dick energy is a man who likes to just bash women.
Yeah, I haven't bashed anyone. I'm just holding you guys accountable to what you've said yourself.
Nah, but like,
how did I bash you specifically?
Me?
Yeah.
You haven't. You're like, oh, nobody wants a masculine woman. Nobody.
This is the truth.
But that's in your world. That's in your perspective.
In reality, though. Yeah. That's the truth.
They want
to I don't know. I don't know because I do have men that are like in love with me. Absolutely in love with me. And
so why aren't you with them?
Because I don't want to be with them.
Well, what did I say before? A guy that you actually admire and respect, right? Guys that women actually want are traditionally masculine.
I'm in a point in my life right now where love and a connection is not my priority.
Okay.
What do you not understand about that?
I think you're coping.
Not the cap.
But the point I'm trying to make is...
I'm just coping with 2023, rant being fucking high shit.
Oh my God.
Like, ain't nobody doing nothing for nobody, so I'm doing it for me. That's what I'm coping with.
That's fantastic, but you can't get mad and say small dick energy when I'm telling you a fact. Masculine men don't like masculine women, just like you don't want a feminine man. Why is it when a man has standards, it's considered bashing or attacking or small dick energy? I'm simply telling you, men have standards too, and we have boundaries.
Okay, cool.
We don't like rambunctious, argumentative, masculine women that try to challenge our authority all the time. But that's bashing women?
Nah, bashing women is telling somebody you're not special. I don't give a fuck what you say to somebody you're not special. Bashing women is telling, oh, but you're not done talking. Bashing women is, oh, well, you know, you think that you're something special, but you're really not. Yo.
Did I not give her the opportunity to articulate why she's special and she failed?
Regardless, listen, we're on a podcast right now. Maybe she's nervous.
What does that have to do with anything? What the fuck?
You do this. You said it yourself. You interview 2,000. She's on the spotlight right now.
She's nervous to speak the English language.
She's on the spotlight right now.
And be able to articulate. Here's the thing: if you make a statement,
how
you should
is
be able to.
She's
hold on.
20 years old.
Now we're gonna take the victim route.
Oh wow,
this is
Nice.
fantastic.
Here's
the thing.
Let's go there. Let's go there.
Yeah, because here's the thing: she's old enough to join the military. She's old enough to get charged for a crime and go get the death penalty. But she's not old enough to articulate why she's special.
She's probably nervous.
But I said a couple
if
things.
you make a
so
statement,
what else do I gotta
hold
say?
on. If you make a statement, you need to be able to back up your statement. Okay? She's an adult, right?
Okay, wait.
She's an adult.
You just said if you make a statement, you need to be able to back up your statement.
Yes.
But as a masculine woman, right? When I say a statement, I need to be able to back up my statement. But if I back up my statement, then all of a sudden I'm too masculine and I'm too responsive and I'm too argumentative. But I'm just backing up my statement.
Babe.
Well,
stop yelling.
Because you guys yourselves contradict yourselves.
How do we
We just have
contradict
to keep
ourselves?
in mind this is a man's
Please tell
podcast.
us.
Please
This
tell
is
us
a
how we
man's
contradicted
podcast.
ourselves.
They have nothing but women. We are emotional creatures. And just to
I
give
don't
y'all a
even
little
care.
I'm just saying because he's saying that he gave her the
It's a man's
opportunity to
podcast.
articulate herself. Okay,
And
cool.
she failed.
But he
But
was
as a
asking
woman
for-
that does articulate herself, all of a sudden I'm too masculine because I articulate myself. So which one is it? You
Let's
want a
move
woman that can
on.
articulate herself or you don't? Which one?
Well,
I'm
here's the thing.
confused.
You've been articulating your points, but they don't make sense.
Yeah.
I feel
The
like you
logic
just
is
want the
flawed.
textbook
And
answer.
I've demonstrated
To
this
you.
many
He
times.
wants the
Yeah.
textbook answer
No, the
that
one that he got
somebody
in
could
his
read
head.
and they could say, okay, on a statistic, this is what that with the average woman with this bracket, with this look, with this thing.
But
It's
they're
feeling.
thinking about terminologies and they're thinking about shits like from the 80s.
But this podcast is a
Ladies.
male
Come on.
perspective.
So- just wanted to make
so
sense
What
here's
are
of
you
the
that.
arguing here?
thing.
Because
That's all.
I'm trying to understand.
Well, no, she's trying to say I'm insecure, and I'm saying I'm insecure for telling you the truth about how men really view women and what really goes on.
It never came out of my mouth that I said you were insecure. So you're reflecting that on
You
yourself.
mentioned
It
that.
never came out of my
You
mouth.
said he has more
So if
energy.
that's
Yes.
yeah.
You
But
said, Cuban. You said she has
You call-
more energy.
Yes.
I said I'm looking at his shit, and for what he got going on there,
So
You know?
yeah.
It's not
So,
wrong.
he's giving me.
so you look at a
he's
man's
giving me.
private parts to determine who he is as a person.
Yeah, because
Wow.
niggas with little dicks tend to have
Who
like
hurt you?
the little man
Who hurt
syndrome.
you?
See, here's
Who
the
hurt
thing.
you?
I didn't bash anybody. I just told y'all the truth, and you don't like the truth. This is a perfect example of men operate in logic, women operate in feelings.
Yeah.
I'm a compassionate person.
Okay, well,
so
you're reacting
if
emotionally
I see,
to the truth.
I'm a woman.
Well, you're bashing
Okay,
him actually.
well,
and
yeah.
you're a man. You think with your dick.
You're bashing him.
I'm actually thinking with my
by
head.
saying that. You're bashing him.
Nah, I'm just like seeing how he put her in a fucking corner.
Oh.
And yeah, I guess I'm a masculine woman, so I'm gonna defend her.
See, here's
He
the
gave
point.
her out.
Babe,
Here's the thing. The difference
he
is
put her to
I'm
the point where she didn't
criticizing.
even
Hold
wanna
on,
talk
stop
anymore,
talking
man.
for a second. The difference is I'm criticizing your ideas. You're trying to criticize me. You're taking
Yeah.
ad hominem attacks.
You're
Yeah.
taking
I'm
it personal.
criticizing the way that you view things and your logic. You're trying to criticize me personally, which is cool. They know that's a
That's
typical
bashing.
emotional female response.
Yeah.
But my point is this is why men need to be in leadership roles, because women get in their emotions as just described now. And this was
Fun fact,
literally
y'all.
comical.
You're
We
taking
got
it
two glands in
personal.
You're
the brain.
mad saying I'm bashing
release
you when all I'm
emotion.
saying is telling you the truth
Women.
about how men really may select. We don't want masculine women. I don't know why you're mad about that.
I think there's
I'm not mad at
something
all.
because it's not.
I think
You're
there's
very
something
mad.
to be said that, like in your
mad
instance,
at
like
all.
maybe you weren't so quick to talk, and this is his podcast, and he has a duty to provide entertainment to his audience. So don't take it personally. That
That's what I said.
so
Yes.
and then with you
Oh, no,
too,
he
Nitsi,
being
like,
honest.
yeah, you two Nitsi, like, it's just it's fine. I can tell that you're confident in who you are, and maybe you want to make some changes, but in reality, I don't know why, but women tend to get a little bit confrontational or argumentative, or maybe a little bit defensive when men
Say something
give
they don't
you
like.
their perspective, and yet we want to argue what men want when they're literally telling us over and over what men want.
Perfect.
She's married, y'all.
It's like they're telling us, and yes, you have some masculine traits and a strong attitude, and you say that when the right man comes along, you'll be
Mhm.
feminine, but that's not true. You're not going to give that man the time of day, and in reality, it takes 3 seconds to make a first impression, some odd number like that, and that man is going to immediately disqualify you from wife material.
It is what
Facts.
it
So,
is.
so I think I agree with you that in that mid time in your life when you don't have a man and you're grinding and you're providing for your family, because at the end of the day, that's number one. But if you get to a place where, because you say that you can't change and you can't, you are the product of who you are, but I think we can all make changes to our personalities, especially depending on what we want out of life. I think if you would be able to separate your grind culture from your relationship culture, then you would be able to present that feminine partner energy immediately to men so that they could at least see you as an option for them.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do you see yourself as an equal to your husband?
No.
All right, so look,
All right, B.
I have 5
Man,
brothers.
look at all the response from the girls on the panel to the married woman.
Yeah.
She literally gave y'all fantastic advice. What you guys should do is listen, take that in, and understand that men and women are not equal. And men, when we look for a girlfriend, we look for certain traits, not what you displayed, and definitely not what you displayed. We want some level of competence and some level of femininity. And like, hey, man.
Yeah.
But the moment a man says something,
If a guy
and
says
that's him,
something,
like, bash him.
Yeah, you're
Small
bashing
dick
women.
energy.
You're telling the truth.
Oh my God.
But did I bash you when you said you want a man that makes as much as you do?
Nope.
Did I bash you when you gave your
Why
standards
would
of what you want on
if
a
I'm
man?
bringing it to
Nope.
the table?
No. Well, hold on. I told you the male standards, and you had an issue with that. But when you gave the female standards, no one said anything.
I'm just saying I don't appreciate how you like talk to people.
This is his
Telling the truth?
podcast.
You're taking
Yeah.
it personal.
Telling the truth?
You're
Yo,
taking
Myron,
it personal.
It's
I
not
don't
what
know.
you said. It's
He's
how you
taking
said
it
it,
personal.
I'm just
Myron.
telling the truth
They just
about
don't know
how
each
the
other.
world works with
That's why.
relationships. Like, if you want to be triggered or not like reality, that's fine. But the truth is the truth.
Who
and
hurt you?
And I know it hurts,
Who
but
hurt you? Who hurt you?
I got daddy issues.
Get a red
and
all
it's
over
all-
here.
okay. Well, like I said, I'm not going to stoop down to your emotional level and get angry and be all But what I'm saying
But
is
I'm
that
not angry because this is nothing. This is just me speaking my how I feel.
that is
but
yeah,
I'm
scary.
not
well, and how
angry.
you feel is very irritated and triggered right now, which is comical.
That is scary, bro.
But here's the thing, like, I can't control how y'all react. I just tell you the truth, and you guys react however you want. But this is hilarious.
Yeah. Fun.
This literally shows the difference between men and women, where men typically have to be logically sound to articulate our points, and you guys can be emotional, and it is what it is.
Can I
Yeah,
ask a
that's true.
question
Yeah, go ahead.
to the married people?
Mhm.
So, okay, so you say you don't see him like as your equal or anything, but like you told us earlier that you and your husband like invest in real estate and everything
Mhm.
together. So you mean to tell me all this work that you've been putting in with him, all this effort and everything, if some girl just walks in the room and he's head over heels, spending money that y'all both worked on and everything for this
Mhm.
girl, putting all this energy and everything that you had to work years and all this stuff for, that's
Mhm.
not gonna bother you? You gonna be okay with that?
What if he boots you
Right.
off the...
I understand your question, but
Just
the
to be
thing is
stable?
that my husband is going to want to spend his money on me, but I expect him to be sexually attracted to other women.
How do you know that? Because I know a lot of married
Because men
that
are
spend money on
wired
side
sexually.
chicks. And well, women, okay, men want sex, girls want money. You don't think your man, if he's really out here, and you say you're okay with that, if he were to step out, is not going to spend money on that girl too? Like, let's be fucking for real.
Bro, she has the ring.
Well,
like, what the hell? Yo, like,
yeah.
ladies.
So
I don't
like,
know.
is this
I don't
even?
want a
I can't
ring
even
if
believe
that's
this.
what
Like,
it is.
do you guys not understand? She's married. She has a husband. She has the title. She's going to have the children. She has the house. W for her.
The money.
What you're saying is he spends money on some bitch or whatever, has sex with her. Who
Doesn't
cares?
matter.
He
Yeah.
just having
Yeah.
sex with her. She's not the main chick.
Yeah,
This
and
is where
she's
women
strong.
fail.
I give her that.
Here, no. Hold on. Let me stop you real quick. And the reason why you have this faulty logic and mindset with this is you think you and your man are equal.
I don't.
Why'd you look at her so crazy when she said, I don't think me and my
It's
man
just
are
because
equal?
how, like, when she first started, when we first came here, like, oh, me and him do this together, like, how, like, everything was described. I just thought it was a 50-50 effort.
There's
When
no
she
such
said
thing.
that,
Let me make
I
this
was
very
like,
clear.
oh, okay, that's
There's
different.
no such thing as a 50-50 relationship anywhere that works. Women never want
Mhm.
50-50.
Mhm.
Last time I checked, most women want the guys to pay the predominant amount of the bills.
Yeah.
That's not 50-50. Okay, the reality is the man is the decision maker. The girl can weigh in, but the guy's the leader. That's how relationships work. There's no such thing as 50-50. Anything that gets done of consequence, whether it's a business, presidency, etc., there's always one final decision maker. Men lead, women follow. You are not equal to your man by any means. And if you are with a man that's equal to you, you'll lose respect for him and you won't be attracted.
Mhm.
Fellas, keep your girl away from single ladies, bro.
So I
Telling
have
you
a
right now.
question.
That is
I-
so true.
Telling you right now.
They
destroy
get with
your
their girls
relationship.
and they're like, man, fuck him. Like,
You're
do your
you're a
thing.
maid. You're a
yeah,
servant.
yeah.
I have
And
a question for the host.
Yeah, girls
But
are
when we say
toxic.
fuck him, we say go fuck him.
Like, it's just, like, bruh, it's just
I love marriage.
I have a question
I
for
don't-
you.
don't get
What's your
twisted.
name?
Myron.
Marin. Nice to meet
Myron.
you. Marin.
You came on the show and you don't even know the
I'm
hostess?
sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
Dummy. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to make sure. Be respectful. So for you, because you speak from that men's perspective
Mhm.
of being high value alpha male type of guy. You know?
Never said that, but if that's
what-
how you look at me, then that's
the
fine.
way you said something like that, not along those words, but the same type of analogy to that.
Okay.
So
We know how your analogies go.
Oh my goodness. So whatever. So what would you say is something that you like? Let's say if you meet a girl and she wants to pay half the bills, like to you, what is submissive? Is submissive like an attitude thing, or like all around? Because what if you meet a girl who's submissive in her personality, but she wants to pay half the bills?
Most girls don't want to pay half the bills ever.
Well,
Yeah.
what if you meet a girl who wants
That's
to?
nice.
Me particularly, I don't know if I'm just real soft out here. I've always spent more money than my spouse, and it's only
And where are
because
those guys at now?
oh, they're not here,
coming
right?
down.
But listen, it's not about.
Like-
For me, it's not about money because I like having the power of control. It's not about cap. It's like I genuinely prefer having control in a situation. I like control. That's just me. So if somebody's paying for all my shit,
You like control when you're with a fucking loser. That's what you like. Because
Not
you're with
always.
losers where you were paying all the bills, etc. That's the
Facts.
reality.
it's
But when
not-
you're with a guy who has a shit together, you
Mhm.
understand and you will defer that control to him. Women don't do well when they're in control positions. That's why I asked you specifically, are you with that guy now? And you said
I
no.
just don't trust it. Even if a guy wants to
Because you were
provide
with a
it.
loser.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not even about being with a loser.
Or a
I guess
beta.
it's just.
I love a loser.
If it was a man of value, you would even have a question. You know
But
what?
I've been
You
with
got
men
it.
of value. It's just, and they have money and they provided, but every time it's happened, I felt uncomfortable. It never was like, oh my God, this is what
That's
I
the problem
want.
with you. With you then,
Yeah.
internally.
No, but but I'm saying just to
All
give
right.
you guys a perspective,
Here's
not
the
every
thing.
woman's
What
like
you're
that.
saying, great. Yeah, I want to pay half the bills. You know how many women fall in that category? Like 5%.
I'm
That's
saying
an
they exist though,
exception.
because you be talking like those 5% don't exist.
Okay, hold on.
It's
Are
not
you
more than-
aware of something called statistically insignificant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 5% is a small percentage of the population. Exceptions don't make the rule.
Okay.
Nice try.
Rumble.
Like, yeah, I guess we can go to Rumble. I'm going to piss real quick and then y'all keep
Okay,
going
there's some
because the girls
chats
are
here.
triggered with me. So, yeah, you guys, come on over to Rumble right now.
Trigger
Come on over to
us.
Rumble.